Totsuka blade is not as deadly as you think. In fact, it's quite disappointed how little this blade has achieved. Welcome in 11th episode of Forgotten Feats. Totsuka blade is one of Kusanagi swords, special ninja swords with extraordinary powers and properties. Another source of this type is Orochimaru swords, which could cut even diamonds and increase its length. Itachi swords was endowed with sealing properties, so it seems that it's one of the best weapons, but that's not true. Based on what we have seen and what we know, this sword does not live up to the legend and reputation it has among Itachi fans. According to databook, this sword is able to seal anything it pierced, and that is very problematic. The manga confirms that Itachi cut off 7 of Orochimaru's Hydra heads, and the sealing powers did not work. Only when Orochimaru was pierced he was sealed. Also Nagato was pierced and sealed. So that is quite a weakness for Totsuka blade, because that means that only thrust or piercing or stabbing opponents work, which is quite big restriction. We must remember that any other strong opponents will avoid any contact with this blade. This small restriction is not the reason why I make even this video. The true reason you can see on this panel. Orochimaru wasn't completely sealed. Some part of Orochimaru escaped, and that was this small snake. And this snake is proof that swords, Totsuka swords, didn't work 100%, because something escaped, and the small snake is much more important than you think. Orochimaru was resurrected from small amount of chakra that was sealed in Anko's seal, and small part of Kabuto's body. So in theory, entire Orochimaru personality, skills, mind and talent can be in the small snake. The sword didn't seal all of Orochimaru. That's fact and big throw. However, I can find few explanations why that happened. First, power. We know that seeing jutsu have the limits. Minato had trouble seeing Kurama 9ers because he was too strong, and Orochimaru is quite strong character, so it makes sense. However, if that's true, it's very bad for Totsuka blade. This Orochimaru with damage soul, and he is far from the level of very top of Naruto world. 2. Experience. Orochimaru has already fought with someone with sealing techniques. During his fight against Hiruzen, he have this soul sealing duel. He wasn't sealed during this fight, so he have some good experience against sealing jutsu. That may be an explanation. 3. Body structure. We know that Orochimaru surpassed almost anyone in terms of body and his regenerative abilities, so it's possible that that was the reason. That he just cut off some part of his body and that was enough. 4. Willpower. We know that Orochimaru was able to live with broken and damaged souls, and only his strong will keep him alive, so that maybe is a reason that his strong will overpowered sealing jutsu. 5. Size. Orochimaru's body at this moment with his Hydra snake was enormous, so maybe because of that he have more time to react and to protect himself. 6. All together. Maybe everything of what I said before is true and combined to Orochimaru's success and to winning against Totsuka blade. Once again, Totsuka blade didn't seal him entirely. Another character who was sealed with Totsuka blade is of course Nagato. However, his case, the situation is also not clear, from 2 different reasons. 1 is Edo Nagato. He is Edo, he's not a live person. And we saw during fight on the roof between Hiruzen and Orochimaru that Hiruzen didn't have any problem sealing souls of Tobirama and Hashirama, but a live Orochimaru was a problem. He was fighting back, when Edo didn't. And the second case is that Nagato, when he was sealing, he didn't fight, he was just talking with Naruto, saying that he is going to after meet his master Jiraiya and he's going to watch Naruto's story to the end. So he didn't have any will to fight against sealing. And we must say that Orochimaru definitely won't want to escape. In the end, some part of him escaped. So these 2 cases are not comparable, and that's only 2 cases of this power. One when Orochimaru escaped or Totsuka blade didn't work, and another when Nagato didn't oppose. So it's not good for Totsuka blade. So let's sum up. Totsuka blade is not that dangerous as people think. Its work only when thrust and stab. It didn't absorb entire Orochimaru, so in theory any characters stronger than Orochimaru can escape from that. And case of Nagato is not so useful because Nagato at this moment was Edo Tensei. In any discussion we must remember that Totsuka blade is not winning condition for Itachi. Please write what you think about that, and like always something is in description. So have a nice day, see you soon.